Hey, DL here, or just call me Doug. I'm the guy that wrote the book that's been out right now. It is The Boat, Oddly Saving Democracy. A few people asked me to talk about it and explain how the story got written, so I said, well, I'll make another video and let y'all know. And here we are. Now, if you're here, you probably got here because of a link to one of the book ads on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Or the video just showed up and you're scrolling. If so, you have excellent scrolling. Or it's just bad luck on your part. Anyhow, since you're here, let me tell you how writing the book, The Boat, Oddly Saving Democracy, came to be. You know, the story behind the story. Well, my son and I, we have a lot of discussions, and there was another discussion having and another rage of anger going on between us about the current president. Personally, we both believe he is a stupid, ignorant, and below average IQ person, not to put too fine a point on it. The only crown he could ever claim was the one adorning the King of Fools, which seems about apt. Anyway, my son, an almost millennial, started ranting and raving about boomers again and wondered when the hell would they get off the political stage and let the next generation take their rightful place. His words, not mine. Although I agree with him. I mean, traditionally, the ruling generation ages were always between 45 and 65, at least during my lifetime. No one ran for president after they were 65. Now we have had three presidents back to back to back that are over 74 years old. Two are serving while they were 80, for the love of Mike. That's not even discussing the old farts in the House, Senate, and Supreme Court. Can you think of a more out of touch crew? Being a writer, a Democrat, and enjoying a good story, I began to combine the two concepts of age and the incomprehensibility of such a buffoon being president. In my weird mind, I took it a step or two or three even further. As most authors that like to tell a tale will agree, the mind begins to reel. Mine most certainly did. But where to begin? Left-wing conspiracies. Cool. We ensure everyone knows the current so-called idiot in charge has dementia. Anyone like me that has been a caretaker for a dementia patient for 7 years or more recognizes game. I mean, this guy has dementia. He can say all he wants. He can do all he wants. All his handlers can handle all they want. But having personally had to deal with dementia, this man has dementia. There's no doubt. Now let's add in new money. You know, all the new tech money coming in that now all these people know what they know. And they're all so much smarter than us because they have so much more money. Don't you know, isn't that the criteria for intelligence? Now we put in stratospheric new money that believes they and only they know what's best. You know, the people that are the puppeteers for, maybe a president. Anyhow, now add a couple of tablespoons of old money that want to protect themselves. Then add in mercenaries that would kill anybody for the right price. Ooh. Then mix it all with pissed off former government workers, those dismissed as if 20 years of service were worth nothing more than yesterday's garbage. Add in human rights violations. Wow, now we got a story. Throw in exotic and not so exotic locations like Devonport, England, Berlin, Deep Africa, Bonaire, Gaza, New York City, Arizona, a nondescript three-story building in a forgotten industrial park outside of Washington, D.C., and finally, Guernsey. I mean, frickin' Guernsey. Add explosions, gunfights, and hardcore hacker with a distaste for authority and social media. Include a raven-haired genius Latina engineer with a penchant for blowing things up. For left-wing conspiracy theorists that want payback, the ending could almost feel good. Almost. But where does the boat come in? You know, the nuclear submarine. Well, you gotta have somewhere to hide a POTUS. Somewhere he can't be found. The first chapter is entitled 3,381 Billionaires. One chapter is entitled Lord Thornbush and God's Own Trusco. Another is called The Play's the Thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king. And the last chapter is It Ends in Guernsey. Once again, Guernsey. Why would you not want to read the story? This is a summer read. Barely 273 pages. It's meant to be fun, total fiction, but then aren't all conspiracies born of fact and garnished with fiction? I let the readers discern the facts. It is, after all, just a story. And that's it. That's how the book came to be written. A total fantasy based on left-wing conspiracy theories and a deep desire to end this nightmare. If you can't do it in real life, at least we can still do it in real fiction. You can currently find the book on Amazon.com. I'm going to talk you through it and walk you through it here in a little bit. It's available in paperback and on Kindle. Yes, it's self-published. I don't have a representative yet or an agent. I don't have a publisher. The idea came to me in late February, and I finished writing it in late April. It's time sensitive, and Providence knows there was no time to spend 2 years searching for an agent or publisher. So, for you purists, deal with it. You can also find the book on my website at www.courtneypress.com/shop/ with the rest of my books. However, if you have an Amazon membership, I would suggest you buy it there. You save about $6 in shipping and can get delivery in a day. Either way, it's just a fun read and can get you all worked up even more. Enjoy! Hello again. For those of you who don't know how, this time I'm going to walk you through getting my book online. Right now, we're at my website called CourtneyPress.com, www.courtneypress.com. If you go over here and hit Shop 2, it'll take you over there, and it'll open up Shop 2. This is where all my books are at. We got a whole pile of books here. You might like some of them. But the one we're talking about is The Boat. It's Oddly Saving Democracy. So if you go over here, and the thing is www.courtneypress.com/shop/, you'll come to The Boat, and you just click on this right here. Then click on the picture. I try to make it easy. Okay. And you can buy the boat, buy it right now. Go buy now. And here it comes right up here. Or you can add to a cart. We take Google Pay or just a regular pay and just add to the cart. And once you add to the cart, I'll give you an idea right there. What happens is there's a picture finally shows up. And you view the cart once you've added it there. And when you go to the cart, as you can see, there it is. It costs $13.50. The shipping is $6.75 for the book. Grand total $20.25. Proceed to checkout. Google Pay, once again, if you want to use Google Pay. And that's all there is to it if you want to use my site. Now, if you want to go to Amazon, like I said, you can save the shipping here. What we got to do is you just go back up here to the top, right up there. You see that? And you type in on your computer, you'll type in your Amazon.com. All right. Dun-dun-dun-dun. And when you get into Amazon.com, go up here, okay, right here. Type in D.space That's where my books are located, D.L. Courtney. Hit enter, okay? And there it shows up. Yay! And just go over here to add cart right here. That's all you have to do. It says $13.99. But you, once again, if you got, all the things. Oh, by the way, down here you'll see it says Kindle. It's listed in Kindle Unlimited. So if you're a reader there, you can actually read the thing for free. And if you want to use a Kindle, you can just buy it for $7.50. But anyhow, add to cart, just like that. Okay? It will eventually show up if it gets into your cart. And when you go there, click on your cart and up there, and there you go. It's right available. Now, if you'd like to go back and see whether you can get Kindle or not, okay, we'll go here where it says add to cart. We can also just click on here. It's really cool. See? And there's your Kindle. There you go. You go Kindle. Has all about the boat, all this stuff, and all these other great things. Has a nice thing on the back. Which you might like the back, because if you notice there, it has a new pin for the resistance. It says No King, and it's a Minuteman. So you just might like that. Anyhow, that's how you do it. That's how you get the book. And you're welcome to give it a shot. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.